Politicians who sit at the top of the political pecking order, such as presidents and governors, have a kind of a syndrome that afflicts them, and that is that they're held responsible very often for how they handle crises. They go down in the history book, basically, on how they handle crises. For example, George Bush did well after 9/11. His popularity soared. He was seen as handling that crisis very well, and then plummeted again on his handling of the Katrina hurricane. Terrorist attacks, hurricanes, floods, fires, earthquakes, they all test the mettle of political executives, how well they respond, and they're basically held responsible for the outcome, even though it's probably unfair that they are. Jerry Brown knows that. During his first governorship, he confronted two such emergency crises, a drought and an infestation of Mediterranean fruit flies that threatened to destroy the state's fruit trees. He handled the first well enough, but certainly botched the second, and that played a great role in his not winning a U.S. Senate seat in 1982. Well, Jerry's back in the governorship, and he's now confronting his first crisis, another drought. And maybe that's why he was a little reluctant to declare a drought emergency, even though people were hammering on him to do so. He finally did it on Friday with obvious reluctance. In fact, at one point he said, "Governors can't make it rain." Indeed, they can't. But now that Jerry Brown has declared a drought emergency in California, for better or worse, and probably unfairly, he will be held partially and politically responsible for how it turns out in the long run.